Hey lovers of game and story, I'm your host, Pop Sparkle Doom. And we are diving back into the illustrious blueprints, which I have right here. So let's get into day 3. Seems to be a bit of a delay, but let's see if that is a problem. Yeah. We find ourselves yet again at the front of the house. So there's nothing outside I want to do, but for now, let me introduce you to my 2 different concepts. The one would be Room Rush, which we are going to do now. And the other one is going to be like a deep dive, which I'm calling Secret Sweep. For the Room Rush, we're just going to go through as fast as we can. We'll probably do some stuff on the way through, but for Secret Sweep, I'm going to go room by room and just check if there is anything important. So to start off, I don't really want to lock myself off and you get into parlor. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is the case, but I want to test something. I think it's always the blue box. I want to be shown incorrect. Okay, it's not always the blue box. Now I know. Okay. It's not always the blue box, but that's fine. We're just rushing through this. Guest bedroom, nook or chapel. I don't have any money, so I can do chapel now. And then we can go in this direction. So I don't know much about the game yet. This is day 3 after all. When I have been making my notes, let's see if I can quickly bring up my notepad, which is... yeah. Okay, that one I have stretched out way too far. Okay. Nope, not like that either. Okay, there we go. So, for now, I just have all of the rooms that I have discovered that I have taken pictures of in here. Well, yeah. And then I'll just expand on that with time. Then I'll make connections between maybe like the drawings and what else do I have? Oh, they were like, not just drawings. Which one has, yeah. There's like chess pieces in a lot of the rooms, which made me think maybe they're part of some kind of puzzle. For now, that is not important. Let me just make sure this is not in the way. Seriously, Windows. Don't size up my stuff when I don't need it sized up. Okay, that seems fine. I'll keep it something like that. I am happy with that. Okay, so what do we have here? We can go right. We can do bedroom and then something. Oh, a bedroom has apple for me. I don't think I see anything else new. So what I might still do is take photos of stuff that I have not seen before. Do pantry. I did see there was this that looked like a potential puzzle, but I'm going to leave it for now. Why is this closed? I thought, oh, it's because the parlor isn't. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to lose some cash here, but that's not the end of the world as we know it. But yeah, this is a very chill game. So far, I'm enjoying it. Let's go exploring. Okay, what do I want? Let's put a den here. I'm wondering how carefully do you want to put down certain rooms, especially rooms that you know might give you more ability to move around further on. Okay, so a nook. I think the nook is the way to go. We can also take breaker. think let's just take that breaker. I don't know what the VAC indicator does here. VAC indicator. What is a VAC in... I hope this... As long as it's not part of... No, it says blueprints. I'm gonna leave that for now. I thought it was just like a general thing. What's a VAC indicator? This we can probably switch off for now. I don't have the security room yet. Garage. Dark room is on for now, but it is gonna go off as soon as you go in. So we'll probably have to come back in anyway. I don't think there's anything else in this room except for those. Probably just take quick pictures of rooms that I haven't taken pictures of yet. But I'm not gonna go spend too much time in any specific room. There's an observatory which I haven't seen yet. +1 something for each time you drafted observatory. What does that mean? +1 what? Is that like an item of some sort? Should probably not be taking pictures. I'm definitely not going to be writing anything down, so don't worry about that. This is, like I said, more of a room rush kind of thing that I'm going for. What does this do? Does that... It just brings it up and down. That brings it down a lot. Oh, okay, wait. I think it depends on what side you're clicking on. Doesn't it want to go any further? Okay, that's fine. There seems to be something down there. But it's not night yet, is it? That's not far enough. So I haven't seen this room at all. It's very new to me. What do we see? So I see a star here. Northern Star. Gain 1... Okay, so if you go and look at this, you gain a thing. And depending on how many times you have drawn it, you get more money. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go through all of these right now. That would be, like I said, for the secret sweep. For now, we're just doing a room rush. Basically, I want to see how far I can get in. Storeroom, and then we can try and go through the middle. Get a key and a few other stuff. And as you can see, there's still all of these, even this. Does this say anything? It's weird that that is there. But I think that's not important. It's your entrance, and that is potentially the last room. But yeah, let's not take pictures. I think, yeah, I just need to get myself not to take pictures because I intently want to. Because I want to know what's going on in each room. But like I said, I'll do that tomorrow. We need the corridor. Could have easily finished our run right there. Okay. We're in to... What's this? This would be 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. Spare room, nook, drawing room. I think drawing room is a good idea. I still don't know how you use the drawing room. I'm not 100% sure how you use it. I don't think this says. What does it? Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Which I'm assuming is this room. Let's see. Boudoir. How do you pronounce that? Oh, yes, the redraw function. Oh, okay. Let's use it and see how it works. Okay, only once. That's fine. Don't really want to draw the hallway here, but that's the only one that's pushing us through. Which is fine. I don't think it has anything. What does it have here? As far as I know, the red ones you can ignore, and the blue ones are the correct ones. Let's just check in my notes in the security room, which is down, yeah. Let's see. No, that's not the security room what I'm talking about. That's the kitchen. So I can't really say that I know precisely how this works yet. But I'll find a way to make more sense of this. Ah, there we go. Security room is part of the normal rooms. Can just go and search it, but figure that out later. Okay, so blue memos equals true, red memos equals lie. So we can ignore the red memo. Didn't mean to do that. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked in the west wing. So they're less likely to be locked. Maybe. Okay, the patio would work, but I don't think once you've drawn from, you must select one. So I can't get out here and then come back and put a gem in. Okay, no, that's fine. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Let's go. Why not? Let's take the bunk room. This is a cool one. I like this one. And then we've got some bananas. So bananas give 3 movements. I don't know yet if it's connected to a specific puzzle. The one in, is it the pantry or is it the kitchen? But yeah, I won't go too deep into it right now. Is that all? Okay, so this counts as 2 bedrooms. Okay, let's get out of here. I think that's important for another room. One of the other bedrooms. The nursery. When you withdraw a bedroom, gain +5. We need nook or the boudoir. Let's take the nook. Like this. I feel there was something I didn't see last time when I was in here. But it seems like you don't always get precisely the same stuff in a room every time. I might be wrong. I do know some rooms, definitely, that is the case. Okay, so far this doesn't look very good. And by it doesn't look very good, I think we're gonna get stuck very soon. Yeah, already using a key. Ooh, dining room is not too bad. I should have read what it said. What did it say? Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. We are now on... What rank is this? Rank 5. I have to hold myself back from taking pictures. And this... So some of the elements in the game just seem to be reused elements for aesthetic's sake. But it's hard for me not to go like, oh, I saw this in another room. Maybe that room and this room is connected. But I don't think that's the case. Yeah, let's move on. I don't think... Okay, so we can only get that food later on. Garage. I need to take the dark room. And I can come and give the dark room power. So we have to run back. All the way, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll do that if I really need to. I think I'm gonna really need to. Billiard room. Okay, cool. Let's do the billiard room. It seems to have a puzzle. Let's see what is the puzzle. So I'm keen to see how the puzzles actually work in this game. Because I haven't really seen many puzzles yet. Sadly. I think this is a puzzle. So what do we have here? A 9. So do I just... Okay. Okay. 9. I'm guessing this is... Count these two together, so that would be... 3. Okay. Why is this one yellow? That's 20, 26. There's no 26. Only goes up. Only if we can only click on the button. On the... I didn't mean to click on that. That's fine. Oh, it gives me the same stuff back. Okay, fantastic. 1, that's 3, so it's the same sequence so far. And then 20 and 3. So I think this is triple, this is double. I think that's 25 and that's 50. So double, triple. Triple 3 is 9. That's 20. Now, is it 20 minus 9 is 11? If that means... No, it doesn't mean minus. Then what does it mean? Isn't it 26? Unless we go... But, okay, not 20... Yeah, it's 26. No, that's triple. So it's 29. There isn't a 29, but maybe a 2 plus 9 is 11. Nope, it's not that. How does this work? What does that indicate? Is there anything else in the room that gives me an clue? So we've got plus, minus, multiply, and divide. So 20 divided by 9. Let's say the closest thing that I'm gonna get is like 20 divided by 9 would be something like 2 point something. So let's try a 2. It's not 2. Okay, clearly that's a plus. What is this? That's plus. 9. But what's this? I'm quite sure that is triple. Let me just double check. Okay, so this is a... What do you call this? It's not a dartboard. Dartboard... Numbers? I want to double check if it is single and triple. So bullseye is 15, like I said, 25, yeah. This is single, that makes sense. This is treble, and that is double. 2 double single. Okay, that's precisely what I thought it was. Used to play this with my father when I was much younger. Was never pretty good at the game. I was always pretty terrible at it. Okay, what else could this be? If we've got a 9 and a 20, what will give us a number? If that is 9 times 20. Instead of, what if that's multiply? Okay, so 9 times 20. 9 times 20 would be 180. 18 maybe? Nope. Nine divided by 20 doesn't make sense. It's also not really gonna give us a number. 20 divided by... Let me just get a calculator. Maybe it is taking into account the decimals, but I don't think that's the case. I just don't know how to divide in this way. Sorry, I meant 20 divided by 9 is 2.2. So let's try this, no, 22. Unless, let's say the amount that we're looking for might be in that line. So let's say year is a 9. So that also counts as a 9. But maybe we want to go... Let's try first. Is there anything that can give us 29? That would be 7 times 3. Nope. No, 7 times 3 is 21. What am I talking about? 29... There isn't any times 3. There isn't any times 2, is there? 29... No, there wouldn't be.
Trying to figure out what the amounts would be. 29. 29 doesn't have a can't be divided by 3 now. Okay, then instead of doing that, you know what I'm gonna do? Is base random stuff. Until I find something. Find a number and then we'll see if we can figure out why there's some kind of thing going on here. Sorry, that was my mistake. I want to completely brute force it, but I don't have enough information at the moment to... Why do I keep doing that? I don't have enough information to actually deal with this one. Did we do 4? I don't think we did number 4. Nope. A little bit of brute force, and then if we've got one more number, at least then I'll have something to work with. This is taking a while. Okay, 17, but why 17? What about 19 is important to 17? What is 19 plus 17? 19 plus 17 is 36. There's nothing important about that. No man, not 29, that's 29. My mistake. 29 plus 17 is 46, doesn't make 50, so it's not a total thing. 29. What is 29 minus 17? That's 12. Three times 3 is 9. Still doesn't make any sense to me. If I can figure out this once, we will know the answer for the rest of the game. And I did say this is a bit of a room rush, but I think we can take time for puzzles. So 29. So 120. I still don't know what that yellow means though. So let's say 20 minus 9 is 11. 11 plus 17 is 28. Wait, there's something else. There's something else I remember. There's something about, there's a certain number that you play up to. Isn't it 20? No, that's overcomplicating things. Let's look around in the room again. Okay, so we know this is something to do with plus, minus, multiply, and divide. Don't think these colors have any specific meaning. Got a yellow 13. What is the blue? Do we have anything that's blue in this room? Got that blue there, but it doesn't have a number on it. Blue. Why would 13 be important? 13 plus 29. Unless it is 13 plus 9 plus 20. Nope. That doesn't make any sense. Anything else that could give us a clue? Give me a clue, game. Is that a blue? Would that count as blue? It's 15. Still think I'm overreaching here. I'm gonna write this down for myself so that I can maybe try and figure it out afterwards, which I'm definitely not gonna do right now. So that was 20 times 1 and then 3 times 3 and then the answer was 17. Unless it's just not times 3 but 20 minus 3 is 17.
So we can do 15 minus 6. 15 minus 6 is 9. Hey, okay, it was that simple. That's so dumb. Okay, now what is pink? Was it that simple all along? Okay, then pink might be multiply or divide, but I think this is multiply. Because that's the only number that makes sense. Okay, cool. How do we know which one happens first? 9 minus 7 times 10. It's 20. Hey, we got it. Okay, okay. So I went from in, out, and then we've got a key. Wow, all of that hard work for the silver key. Unlocking door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay, okay, that's worth it. Now we know for the future. So what I figured out was blue is plus, yellow is minus, and then pink is multiply. Put that in my notes later. This is it's quicker for me to just write it down. Wait, I meant to go down here. We've got passageway, which might be the best for us here. I think so, but it needs 2. Damn, it's expensive. I don't want to necessarily go to the dark room. Okay, is there anything in here? It said there's nothing in here. There's like pictures, but for now, I'll leave out all of the extra stuff. See if we can just get to the end. I've already run out of most stuff, yeah. Do we do the silver key? Yeah. I think let's run back. Feels a bit of a waste, but I want to get to the utility closet to get the dark room going. This one, that's the dark room. Almost felt like Zorro from One Piece now for a moment. I lost my track of direction. Okay, let's go around this. Is it this way? Yeah. Yeah. Just had to make like triple sure. We're using up a lot of movement for this. Okay. Still a lot of rooms I haven't seen. Let's see, yeah. And then left, and then straight, and then right. I mean left. Why am I saying right? That's what I mean. Maybe I'm like Zorro for tonight, and I don't have any idea what direction I'm supposed to go in. Okay, cool. So I have checked out all of the photos. I just want to see if they're going to give me anything. Ah, there. One single solitary gem. We can go backwards if it doesn't require anything. Oh, that would be nice. Security is kind of very important for us. I'm gonna gamble on security. Because I want to go and put off the passkeys, which I have not yet seen, but I'm quite sure the power's down. I don't want passkeys to be necessary. I remember something like that being here. Keycard system settings, set security level. So we can do high, I think. Security level, but we'll change offline mode to unlocked. I think that will work. Return to security menu. Is there anything else we can do here? Inventory. No inventory. Log into network. I still don't know what the password is. So we have the password in the back, but it's completely scratched out. Do these also change? I'll check now. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. It's not that one, that's fake. Keycards, accessory security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in this site will also be more likely to be locked. Okay. See, here's a password. And the first one definitely looks like an S. And the last one could be an N and a D. If I look at it like that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try something. Tip of my tongue. I'm cheating a bit. And seeing if I can find a word that fits that. Did they upgrade? Did someone make a new tip of my tongue website? So I use this website, website chir.ag with by searching tip of my tongue, and then you can go and look for words that that have certain letters in them. Starts with an S. Starts with an S, ends with N and a D. I think that's N and a D. And then minimum length, max length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think max length is something like 10, and minimum length would be 1. Let's say 8. I don't think any of these words. Does that look like an H? Shetland. Nah, this is gonna waste time. But I do think there's a way to get around actually finding out what the actual code is. Let's continue. I think I can check if we can get a room with something useful like this. Give me keys. Okay, I'll take both of these. That's perfect. And then we're gonna try and get ahead with this room. Guest bedroom is not a bad idea. And then we can hope the boudoir gives us a room that can get us around. Gymnasium. Whenever you enter gymnasium, lose 2. That's like the opposite of what I want. But we can wait for the guest bedroom. No, let's take the guest bedroom. If I can get rid of that nonsense. Dilapidated, useless bunch of morons. But anyway, let's continue trying to sell stuff on my channel. Luckily, I can now blank out links and stuff. At least. Okay, so what do we have here? 1 and then 2. Glad I did take the bedroom there. Now, I think we use a normal key here. Okay, passageway is so expensive. Passageway is the only one I can take. Yeah, that's all closed off. Now we have to use a special key. Let's use a silver key. I like where that key goes in. They can't use that. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of the potential floor plans. Archives. Lose half your steps. We don't have a lot of steps, but still. I think let's do the archives. Okay, this just looks freaking cool. I like how this room looks. What do we have here? There's a key. Okay, my note-taking brain is just like, let's just take quick notes of these, because I might not see them anytime soon again. And I want to go read a bit on what is going on. in the game a bit afterwards. Just don't know when I've got... I should have taken note of what was the first one. Okay, that's... I think all of them. Just want to double check. Yeah, that's all of them. Cool. So we've got some options here. This should open now, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Because I did put the power off in the beginning. Archived floor plan. Can't get in there. We'll use the west wing wall. Let's try and go this direction. Okay, wait. Before we use more keys, let's go in this direction. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. That's actually pretty good for us, I think. There's another red one here. Safe code. So the safe code is not 9083. It might be that it's not the safe code, but another code. So I'm going to write it down. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay. Is that the only one that had notes on it? Apparently no one else was interested in taking notes. But that's not nice. You're in a meeting, you're not taking notes. Then again, I'll be honest, I don't take notes either. What I do is, I'll probably just record everything and listen back to it later. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay, that's cool. Okay, this should open. It's locking me out. Oh, that's okay. Freezes your accounts, money, and what's that? Gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. You know what? I can't take that one either. They're gonna force me to take the freezer, but I can go into the freezer later. No, I can't choose to go into the freezer later. You freaking buggers. Let's go down here. So now I can't use my coins or my gems. That is such a dumb room. Do we take the workshop? We're not going to use that. Less like to find items laying around in your house. Maid chamber, because she starts cleaning stuff. Take the workshop then. So yeah, you can combine items. What can you combine them into? We're gonna have to take photos of everything again. What is this? Broken lever could prove to be useful if it's not broken, probably. But do we need to fix a lever though? Do you have something else in here? Does not seem to be the case. Not something that I can click on. So how do you fix a broken lever? You would need something else, right? Broken lever plus something. A gear, maybe? We're not gonna use a key there if I don't need to. Let's run back. It's gonna need a key. It's not gonna need a key. Damn, we're kind of hoping this is gonna get us through. Unless I go through the Westering or workshop. See what this is. Your counts have been thawed. Oh, okay, cool. I did not expect to get those two rooms next to each other. Okay. Do you have something I can connect with the other item? Doesn't seem like it's... Okay, I think... Would workshop be a safer choice than West Wing? I I think workshop would be a safer choice. I am running out of steps though. So I might want to come back and thaw the money. Let's use this. East wing all. Okay. We're still fine for now. We were fine for a second. What's in here? I think we're stuck now. So let's go to the freezer. We did get pretty far. Hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it back to... what's it, the dining room? Should have gone there earlier. Well, that's fine. Let's go at least freeze our stuff. We came pretty far. Okay, that freezes our stuff, and that looks like there was a door there, but even the door froze. What's in here? See, this is like them. These must be important, right? What's in here? Can you thaw these items? Oh, what? There's a room here. An upgrade disk. Upgrade disk. Insert into the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off of the Easter Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Brandov install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. He could do, okay. He decided that we're going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. This should serve as readily accessible replacement should any of the primary consoles fail. Well, I do not have the steps, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't go back now. Oh, there's even more stuff in here. Now I'm super sad I didn't come in here and then go back to the dining room, because I would have had food in the dining room, and then I would have been able to go through one of these. Okay, I know now for next time. And there's another one of those chess pieces. But I am gonna ignore taking any notes for now, and then just end this. I want to see what happens when you get to 0. You can probably not... oh, you get tired and you go to sleep. To the very edge. Okay, Mount Holly. Rooms rank reached 8. Steps taken 75. Items found 3. Okay, so I did see a bunch of new rooms. That's cool. So I'll call that progress still. I haven't lost on progress yet. Okay, 7 continue. Let's go to day 2. We might be able to do like 3 runs at this base. Okay, I want to start on the science. I think pantry. Okay. I haven't been able to use the money yet, I think. Bedroom. And there was a box in here that you can open, but I see it's gone. Ah, so you do get different stuff in the same rooms. Oh, that's interesting. I think still chapel, even though we are gonna lose money. Unless I do breaker. Chapel will just give us more options. Breaker room. I think I'm gonna take breaker room. It's just 1 extra room that I would have gotten. What do these things do? I don't know. Let's put that off. This one flip. Apologies, that won't flip over, right? On... There's nothing. I wonder if you can replace this later and then fix that. Because it's labeled and it's there, so I'm guessing you can kind of fix that. Okay. Banshee on the entrance. Let's go to the opposite side. Is this always the same? Yeah, it's always the same. 5 apples. What is 5 bananas? Was 3. 3 steps. 3 times 5 is 15. I wonder if it's got something to do with that. Den. I think den. Or parlor. Corridor is always left unlocked. I don't think we need that one right now. You can do the parlor puzzle again. But this time, let me actually read what's on the boxes. Okay. Grab this. I do think this is always going to be the same. One box which displays only false. There's at least one box that only displays false stuff. Blue box is empty. This is the blue box. And then the blue box is true. So there's 2 that are true. And then I'm guessing that's false. So then it's in the blue box again. How's it usually in the blue box? Just the one time that I was like, oh, it's always in the same thing, and then it's not in the same thing. Okay, let's go around here. We already have the security room. I think let's grab the security room. Wonder if you want the security room this early though. Okay, effective the first week of December, payroll for all live outs, blah blah. Okay, 2 of these terminals can be found in security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Found the security where the punch clock used to be. And then any questions and concerns? Punch clock. Did I miss something in here? I don't think so. So I wonder what the password could be. Oh, these are different rooms. Means there's like a place with a lot of valuables, maybe. A lot of gems and money. Okay, let's go this way. I think chapel. Chapel in the same place. I think storeroom. Nursery is also pretty good. Nursery is also pretty good. Let's just go through security. Unless... oh no, I'm sure it will be fine. Just don't lock me in right now. Archive. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of the potential rooms. Yeah, we have to take the archive. Is fine. We still have money from our previous day. I think... was there anything else in here? I swear there could be something else in here. Just have to look a bit more acutely. No, doesn't seem like there's anything else. This is the direction we are going in. Don't be locked. Thank you. Do we take the chapel now? I think so. Don't be locked. Secret passage leads to a room of your choice. Color of your choice. What kind of room do we want to go to? Is there anything else? Oh, you choose these. Green room. If we do this, we'll get to a bedroom. What red rooms are there? Archive, chapel, secret room. What's a yellow room? Let's see what's a yellow room. Hey, there's our door. A locksmith, and then you can buy keys. That sounds amazing. Special cost bypass. Let's get the locksmith. And then buy keys. I've got enough for 3 keys. We can also get a special key or a lockpick kit. What on earth is a lockpick kit? You know what? I know it says 3 keys, but I want to know what a lockpick kit is. We'll occasionally be able to open some locked doors. Okay, so it's occasional. That's still not bad. I mean, it's... I don't know what's the occasional amount. Is it like 10% or something? Hopefully not. I can't do that. Guest room just closes. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Closet. You said there's 2 items. I only saw 1 item. Is there another item in there? You owe me an extra item. Oh, not. I don't know. Oh, wait. There's shoes. Running shoes. Occasionally save when... Save... Was that steps when traveling longer distances across the estates and grounds. But now I'm closed in and I can't take that with me. That is a bummer. But I guess a run can end that quickly as well. This won't help us anything. Not now. Still don't know what that means. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't think we can do anything outside. But it said we can't take items outside, right? But... the running shoes literally work outside. Distance across estate and grounds. Right? It literally says we cannot use them outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. That's literally what we're doing now. So it seems some items you can use that way. Unfortunately, I couldn't use that. I can't use a key on that. Let's quickly just run around. Don't think there's anything down here that I can make use of. Nope. And then we've got boxes here, but we don't have like a lighter or anything. Just want to check. I don't think the boxes have changed since we were inside. Nope. That is not the case. And then let's go up. I want to try the red code that we got, but on this outside. What do you call it? Lock. It's probably not going to work, but we don't know. What the hell is this? I did not even see this last time. Let me just take a picture. Probably do that again later, but I did not see that last time when I went through here. I don't think this is accessible unless there's something else that opens it. Nothing in there. We don't want to go there yet. And then this section I don't think I saw last time. Yeah, it does actually save you some spots. There we go. Where I am heading is actually, yeah. Let's see if this code works. So it said the code is... Oh, I'm on the wrong side. The code is... Or the red... How can I say? The red note is incorrect. But what part of it is incorrect? Is it the code or is it... Yeah, it's not that. 9083. So it's not that. Or is it where it's used for? It might just be that the code is incorrect. I wonder if there's a way to get in here just by knowing something. Like the amount of trees here or something like that. Counting the amount of trees. Like here are dead trees and living trees are the amount of... Not dead trees. They're probably like evergreen and the other one, which I don't know. I know in Afrikaans it's a bloodvisselend, but I have no clue what it is. in English right now. Okay, let's call it a day. Or we can do it here from call it a day. What is this? So that does actually increase of time. I wish I could keep that. Okay. That would make it day 4, day 5. Making some progress. Making some progress. At least we discovered a new item. Save and continue. We might be able to do 2 more runs, but we'll have to see how quickly a run finishes. Like that run was very, very short. Our options ran out very, very quickly. Okay, I'm gonna do the same and start on the sides. Let's do spare room. Actually, pantry can also be good. So an apple is 2. An apple times 5 is 10. So let me just also write this down. Apples times 2. And you've got oranges and bananas. And I think bananas, if I was right, was times 3 steps. If we are working with the steps for that puzzle. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Parlor, bedroom. Parlor, bedroom. Do we just take the closet and try and work around it? I think so. Hey, and we have a shovel this time. Ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plans. Oh, okay, cool. And then a shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. I think I can think of one room so far that has potential for digging. Let's go this direction. I think den. At least we've got one way to go forward. Is there anything else? There is this. It's locked. So this can be in different rooms. Okay, cool. I learned something new today. I last saw that in one of the bedrooms. Commissar would be a good place to open, I think. Let's do the commissar and check how much they ask for stuff. I think I read this last time. They've got a password here again. Also scratched out precisely the same way. So I can't really make out anything more. With, without. Dessert and desert. They've got an S. There's an S in between them. Dessert. Desert. Without and with. I think that's what it is. Commissary will be closed from 12 to day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. So is that now a nonsense thing? I don't know. I think it is. Unless I was lied to before. Well, they do have the running shoes. I do not have the money for that. Magnifying glass. I've got like money for that, but I want the shoes. See if we can get through here. Be to a room of your choice. Don't have something for that now. Corridors always have some unlocked. Is there anything in here? Does not seem to be the case. Got security again. I think I can't take security at the moment. There's a storeroom. Same old, but it's good. We need these things. Might want to come back here for the shoes. The shoes would be fantastic. Let's try the den. Then gives us kitchen. Kitchen gives us food. I think let's do spare room. Doesn't give us anything. Don't think so. Let's continue. There's the courtyard. So, the courtyard I think has somewhere to dig. Yeah, they're on the other side. Plus it gives us a sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay, there's one locked trunk we have. Let's dig. I haven't done this yet. A rather dirty coin can be spent in shop rooms. Does that just give me one more coin? That feels kind of sad. Here's one coin. Might be something different. Oh, here's another place to dig. A turnip should prove to be a nutritious snack. Thank you. Okay, so there's multiple places potentially that we can dig up. Fantastic. First, I want to see if I can smack this open. There we go. What's this? Car keys? What's the chance that I find the garage? What is the chance that I find the garage? That's another cool thing. Like, in every run, you have no clue exactly what you're going to find. I might get stuck here. But the courtyard, at least, has some potential for opening up for us. Courtyard, you better work out. I think just the utility closet is going to be of any use here. Okay. I know what this is, but I'm also going to put it on. Put this off so long, and then garage on. If we see a dark room, we'll have to come back. What happens if you put the gymnasium off? Does it mean you don't have to spend money when you go through it? Oh, I mean, spend movement when you go through it. We can try and put it off. Okay, let's go back through the courtyard. So short. Please give me somewhere to go. I'm quite sure it should. I still have a redraw. I think before you use the redraw, I have to take the hallway. I'm not liking this. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, we've got bedroom. Fantastic. Do we take the nook? I think nook. For now. Nookie for now. Got a key. I don't think there's anything else here. And then I continue. Redraw. Okay, now let's do the gymnasium. I want to see. So it's powered off. Do we still lose? We do not lose extra stuff. Okay, fantastic. So I think that's what it means if you put the gymnasium off. You can't actually play here. So I'm not going to take anything away. I don't know what way to go first. Let's go around here first. Got a passageway which is way too expensive. I feel like we're already screwed. Let's take the guest bedroom. At least that gives us some extra options. Please give me a way out. Okay, fantastic. I think dining room is a great choice. This common. I don't want to take the chapel. Let's take the dining room. And we can come back here later for food. Patio. Patio or chapel. If we do chapel, we might be able to get other rooms that have some uses. Patio, I think I'm going to do because there might be places to dig. Nothing of interest. Okay, fine. What about... Ah, here's another dig spot. Another dirty coin. Who is planting these coins? Okay, we got that back. What is this? Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Can't use this. Nothing else here. We got one more coin. I want literally just one more coin so that I can go and get the run all the way back. Run all the way back to get those shoes. Don't lock me in. East wing. East wing it is. Checking if they've got anything else of use in here. Does not seem to be the case. Let's go try and get to the center again. I can get into the security now. And then I can go make changes again. Press enter. Keycard system. Keycard settings. Security level. Let's do high and then confirm settings. And then we do change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm settings. Back. Exits. We don't know how long the password can be, can it? Do we? View state inventory. There's a gem somewhere. Somewhere. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. Possibly 12. Can't say for certain yet. It's exits. Let's see if we can continue forward to the side, maybe. Still don't know if that cache I want. Ready using a key. Okay, archives. Bedroom is not going to be helpful. Let's use the archives. There's no extra items. Just checking. Oh. Let's keep going in this direction. More likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Launder currency. Still don't know what that means. Still don't know what that means. I don't know what this is. Let's do furnace. Can the furnace give you anything? No, doesn't seem like it. Give me money. Oh, that's locked now. Okay, let's do East Wing first. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. I don't like that at all. What is in the lavatory? There's potentially nothing. Potentially something. Again, we have drawings. Can I open up nothing? Can I click on nothing? Oh yes, because okay, but at least we don't have the, what do you call it? Ah, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see if we can continue or if we're stuck. Okay, no, for now we're fine. Experimental house features. Don't want to lose half of my steps. Luckily we still have a gem. What are these experimental house features? Typically work over at Sinker Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist Moore with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. It makes me think that there might be actual ways to force certain rooms. I wonder. Heating cooling curves. A H20. Oh, so the boiler room, or whatever it's called, is probably how we got to move into that second room in the fridge area. Rand of M. Melting point. Complete thaw. Hey, we got a magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Like this one. Wait. Cooler is unaffected. Is that what that is for? Just for stuff like that? I was wondering if it can give us the password. At atmospheric pressure in Mount Freezer. Okay. Periodic table. I don't think this is gonna help us here. I just want to check the periodic table because it seems like is that stuff that's missing. Table. I don't know anything about the periodic table. Sorry. So we've got LA and AC missing, which is lanthanum and actinium. So we have one of this matters, but okay. So we've got 57. 138.9.91. That's lanthanum. And then the other one is 89.227, and that is actinides. I don't know if that's important, but if something's missing, there's usually a reason for it. They're not going to give us any keys. Doesn't seem to be the case. Little laboratory. Oh, freaking, what's this? This machine requires additional power piped in from boiler room. Are we using the boiler room? Or that's just the furnace? So we don't have the boiler room yet. Okay. Almost 10 on you. Don't think I've seen the boiler room yet. This is going to be the same. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with experiments. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Each time you find some trash while digging, you gain a key, 1 gem, or die selected. I hope that means like you find a die and you don't die. I'm guessing that's the case. Whenever you spend 2 more gem drafting a room, set steps to 40. That's pretty good. But we don't have any gems. When you draft the red room, lose 5 steps and then gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. When you draft the red room, lose 5 steps and then set your steps to 40. I like that one. Let's run an experiment. Research logs. Okay. I can't log into them because I don't have the passwords. Yeah. Let's see. Just specifically when you create a red room, right? When you draft a red room, yeah, I just wanted to make a double check. I can't just go to a red room. Exit. Should I go? I can't go through the archives because I think it was locked, but I might be incorrect. Oh, this one is locked. Okay, let's go through the archives. And let's hope this is not locked. It is locked, and we don't have any keys. It's the end of another run. Can't think of a way to get a key. I would have had to change the password and any... not the password, the lab experiments. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's call it a day and we'll do one last run. Because I still have some time. Let's see how that goes. Total rooms 23, rank reached 6, steps taken 42, items found 5. Okay, last run. Okay, I'm gonna do basically the same setup. So I always do. Just go through one of the sides. Let's do den. Because I think you want to get as much stuff that you can get here in the beginning. And then push forward. I think that is the perfect place for a break room. I mean for utility closets. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Dark room. Doesn't matter. We can't do anything about that. And then keycards entry system off. I haven't figured out how to get keycards yet anyway. Let's go through here. I think pantry is fine. What do we have here? Also want to check what you get for an apple. Apples are 2, right? Yeah, okay. It stays the same. Parlor. I think this all I don't think that puzzle ever changes. This is basic formats. Okay, so what do we have here? This box is the middle box, which is not. The gems are in the middle box. Maybe this box is the middle box. Okay, there we got some gems. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Let's continue. Could do storeroom. Could do drawing room later. Also do... No, I think let's do storeroom. It's pretty out of the way. And you get a shovel. So you can also get other stuff in the storeroom. That's fantastic. You can even dig there. I didn't even know you could dig in this room. Let's see what we can maybe get. Nothing of interest was buried here. It would be kind of weird if someone buried something there. Does that change? I haven't actually taken a picture of this room. Actually, I don't even know. I'm not gonna know now that I'm taking pictures of these what rooms they are for, so it's kind of a waste. I'll open this. No. Let's continue back. I've got 5 coins so long, and there is... Just have to remember that Den does have a trunk, which we're not going to open yet. Let's go to the opposite direction. Observatory, maybe. Or spare room, and then hope for... I think I'm going to go observatory, but... I feel like that's a waste. I think it's a waste now. Might not be. Might be a good way to get cash. To keep on taking it early. Bedroom or guest room. Let's do guest room and then hope the entrance hall takes us somewhere. Oh, let's take the bedroom. I don't trust the guest room. Not yet. What is this thing trying to point to? Is it pointing to a conclusion, to an ending, or just to the ground? I don't think it's... What's this? Sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5. Ooh, that's nice. That is very nice. I like that. Okay. What do we have here? West wing or nook? West wing or nook? Closets. I kind of want to take the closet and then hope the entrance hall takes us somewhere. Okay, we've got a die. And then we've got a silver key. Very nice. I like that. Okay. And we're moving... What? Why did that just go off? Because we left the room. Okay. Fair enough. Just give me something. Give me something that works. We can take the chapel. I think the office. Opportunity to earn and spend cash. I think the office is better. How does this work? Oh, we probably have to use this. There's another. Look here. Another one of these. That one is pointing over in that direction. We're not going to take photos. We don't have time. And then we've got an upgrade disc. State terminals to upgrade one of your floor plans. I would love to use that. And we've got a magnifying glass. So we're picking up a bunch of items this time. I don't think this is going to add anything. Okay, the antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. In the greenhouse is broken again. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. West and east. Okay. Seems very important to me. See if I can make sense of this. Are you gonna give me money? Run payroll. Spread gold in estates. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and the maid's chamber currently on the estate. So maid's chamber and servant's quarter, we'll worry about that later. Spread gold in estates. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the state. So I'm going to check, what is it, specific color rooms? No, it just says anything. But let's first open a room before we do that. Hallway is a must. Okay. Let's go spread the cash money now. Spread gold in estate. Spread gold now. Function successful. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives program and spread throughout the entrance. Through the estates. Okay. What if there's gold in there now? Let's see. Hey, there's some gold. Gold. I want... Just let me continue, please. Passageway. I think we need to take the passageway or we take the corridor. Passageway will give us more options. I think that is the best one to take there. Let's see what we have here. I don't know if I want to take the west wing yet. So let's take the nook. So I don't think it's gonna spread coins to these rooms because they weren't open yet. And then we go this way. So far we're still okay. For now. library at least goes in the direction I want it to go in. Chapel doesn't. Thinking the commissar and then go through the passageway. Let's do the... I don't have that. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in this library. Okay, nothing. Book request form. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington Andrew. Pump System User Manual. I don't know what any of these are. Let's take this one. Don't know what this does. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about specific rooms in your house, press R to pull up the directory. Fantastic. Yeah, what's up, yeah? What's up? Records. Steps taken. Total stars. Dartboards solved. Eventually I might want to get more stars, but maybe not right now. Scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. My favorite... Oh, this just shows where I've been and what I've done, I think. Contraptions I've made. Most avoided floor plans. Laundry room. Maid chamber and then garage. Maybe one day. Indeed, maybe one day. Okay, let's continue. It's nice that they include that. Okay, so we're hoping we get through... What on earth is the aquarium? And we don't have anything for it. Do I redraw? Great Hall. 7 locked doors. That sounds interesting. But I'm so confused. Does it mean there's like stuff in these other doors? I think we need to open the side one. What special keys? We've got a silver key. I don't want to use the silver key yet. Not just yet. The hell? I literally thought that was just going to take me through. This is so annoying. Okay, wait. I'm not going to waste more on this yet. Unless I've got infinite keys or something. We can deal with the dark room. Lose half on the weight room. That's insane. Let's do the dark room. Okay. And then... utility closet is way far back, but I think I need to go quickly do that. Every time I do this, I'm like thinking, should I started this early? Oh, there's more coins. The dark room on again. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Actually, I should be looking out for more coins, right? Can open that. I think let's open it. There was something nice in there last time. Oh, worth it. That was totally worth it. Okay. I think there's more coins in here now. But let's not go overzealous because I only have so many steps. Is there any coins in here? Don't think so. Wait, can we do that again? Probably not. Let's check. Already reached. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. That is in a specific room and that is in another room. So I'm starting to think these paintings have something to do with specific rooms. And I've definitely seen this in another room. That we know is in... I don't have... Wait, that is in the library. What is the importance of these paintings? Okay, let's continue, yeah. What's that? Is that a key card? Opens electronic powered security doors, which we have put off on now, but okay. No, wait. We have not, because I haven't been in the security room yet. That was the previous run. I don't think these change. I just want to double check. $11.28. 11.28. Is that the password? Is it that simple? That is pretty cool. No, our mole does not have a secret. What do you see? Okay, cool. We've got a password, I think, for outside. So I'll probably also just run there quick. This makes me think. I wonder if there's like other stuff on these images that might have some meaning. I don't think we're gonna see anything now. No, I do not think so. This one is even worse. You know, I feel like there's something important on these. Here we've got other pictures, or drawings rather. Yeah, that's still there. Our handsome grandfather, I think? Or is that... So just have to make sure. What do we have here? Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Green memos. Hartley's room are false. Actually, what am I doing? I could just take a freaking picture here. Okay. Is this Hartley? Green memos in Hartley's room are always false. I think that is everything that we can check here. Yeah. Don't think there's anything else here. Hey, we found something new. Amazing. Do I want to go the other direction first? I think so. I don't trust the doors in that bloody room. West wing. Wait. I just want to know, do we have the garage keys? No, we don't have. That's from the previous one. There's a guest bedroom, potentially. I think guest bedroom because we're running out of steps. What do we have here? Nothing of importance. Oh, here you go. Let's go back into the city room. What? Can't even... Freaking locked everything. Okay. Let's try this again. And then this room... You know what? I wonder if you put all of these paintings together, if they tell like a story. Like, by... Like, this is in the previous room. This, I think, is outside somewhere. Don't know where that would be. The above signee is responsible for stuff. Okay. Let's continue. Let's just hope this opens up forward. I'm going to use a special key, silver key. And then what is the rotonda? Can rotate. Oh, but I can't use that. Lose half? I'd rather lose my money. That is so annoying. I hate that so much. Okay. Don't think there's anything else in this room. Unless sometimes there's something on these pews. Don't think I can interact with anything. Yep. Okay, let's continue. I will use it. It's fine. I think I'm going a bit too hard in one direction, but that is okay. Because I don't think you can enter the antechamber from here unless you come from the two sides. Unless you've got that specific item. We can go to the secret passage. Check one of your items and retrieve it another day. Like the upgrade disc. It's fine. Green? I think green will give us options to go right and left. And we have the shovel. The aquarium. Special cost bypassed. Because I cannot pay for anything. The aquarium is every color of room. So do we get more steps? We do. This is adorable. I like this aquarium. Hey, there's even a digging spot. Unremarkable rock. Thank you. Okay. Hey, look at this. Look at this. This might be referring to a specific room. I don't think I'm going to see this room anytime soon, so let's take a picture of that. Okay. If I open this door, is it going to start flooding in here? Okay, let's see. Use a key. It's like the observatory. You know, we can't take the observatory. That's so sad. I'll take the billiard room. We have enough steps for now. Let's go play the billiard game. Okay, so it is 11 is 11. That is 9 plus 1 is 10 is 13. So where the hell's 13? There we go. So I said yellow is minus. So it's 12 minus 5 minus 4 is minus 3. Okay, and then pink is multiply. And I said it is plus, then minus, and then multiply, I think. I hope that's the case. It's 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3 is 15. And then 8 minus 1, 7 times 2 is 14. Hey, cool. Now that I know how to deal with that, life is a lot easier. Okay, cool. And I can get keys. Let's try the other side. Something else in this room now. Use key. Okay. I think courtyard is a must, but I can just redraw. Give me something. Go check out items. I freaking hate you so much. I don't have gems. I'll just go and look in the code check room if there's anything, yeah. So I can check an item. What item will we check? Select an item to check. I think the upgrade disc has been checked. Check item. You already have an item checked. Please retrieve before checking in another. Okay, cool. Let's hope the billiard room still goes around. We're so close, but so far. So close yet so far. Okay, we've got security room, which is also not going to open for us. Wait. This is not so bad. We've got food. Let's chomp this up. Have dinner. Plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium in your house. Okay, cool. Got all the movement that we will ever need. But do we have the options to go in the direction I want to go? So I'm thinking, let's go this direction. Freaking hell. And I can also go to the quarter. We have the West Wing hall still, which is fantastic. So close, but so far. Is this open? Also closed. Yeah. I kind of have to use it, yeah. Oh no, we're locked. We're done. The garage, and then go through the chapel, and I hope there's a way around there. We can't because we don't have gems. Does this have something else in it? It has some coins, which we're not going to use. Kind of need... I need a way... I think both of those are closed. I don't have any more. Unless there's a place I can go dig. Diggy dig. Diggy dig all. That's also closed. But I think I already checked that. I had so many keys. So many keys. And it was still not enough. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Let's go all the way back. So any place that would be useful to go back towards. The Nook says it still has a key. No, I don't think it has a key left anymore. But I'm gonna... It's worth checking. These are all closed, right? I hate this so much. Feels so close yet so far. Let's go check the Nook again. Nope. Did not mean to go up there. Quite sure it doesn't have a key left. No. Passageway, hallway, office, pantry, parlor, utility. Great hall, we can't get through. And chapel, I don't think we can get through. Yeah, I can go through, yeah. Quite sure there wasn't another key in here. Do we have a room that can tell me if there is stuff laying around? I don't think so. And this doesn't freaking open. I hate that so much also. At least we made some progress, so I'm not too annoyed yet. I do think this is closed. No, it's not. Fantastic. As a locker room, sauna, and pump room to... Okay, we can't do that. Whenever you enter, lose 2, but we don't have to worry about the gymnasium because I did turn it off. Let's see if we can get more keys. No. I will take something that has keys, please. We can take the... We can't take the observatory. We can take the boudoir. But it might just be closed. Do you have any items in there? Doesn't seem the case. This is probably going to be closed, right? Freaking knew it. Our luck could only last so long. And these don't count as shoes. Oh, this is a safe, and I think it was not this. Clear. 9083, enter. Don't think... Quite sure the safe key was not correct. Let's try this. 5789, enter. Nothing. Clear. Let's try 8957, enter. Also nothing. So that's just to show I want to get out of the screen. Okay, cool. Cinco Co. Clear. Where did we see Cinco? I think, wasn't that... Couldn't have been on the... Couldn't have been on the in the dark room. That was Psycho, right? Not Cinco. Let's go check the dark room. This bloody room is annoying. Man, I would have loved to be able to store an item like the lockpicks. That would be amazing. Just want to check something. Oh, is that also Cinco? There was a better photo, yeah. That almost looks like a number. But I think it's too dull to be an actual number. Looks like an 8. Is there anything else hiding here? So that's also a sinker. This is why I was thinking of this room. Not this. I don't think any of those really stood out. Okay, but I think I might just call it at that, and then we can quickly go out and use what I think is the lock code for outside. Okay, so we made a decent progress. We got to like 8 there, and then we got stuck because wait, we did get stuck, right? Gymnasium we can't go through, and the boudoir we can't go through. Just gonna check the double check the gymnasium, but I'm quite sure it was locked, and I'm not seeing any keys anywhere else. Let's just triple check. Yeah, that is locked. Hoople. I haven't seen anything in any of the other rooms that is of any use. Let's try a random combination, because why not? 4853. And then we have to clear it probably. 762. Okay, no. No random combinations. That has worked for me once, but the combinations that were around. Hey, Maya Alexandra 1, how are you doing? Hope you've had a fantastic day so far. I'm pretty good. Just running the end of the episode, unfortunately. But I was trying to figure out if there was a way for me to kind of push a bit further, but I do not have any keys left. Have you played the game before? Let's check. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. It's always a pleasure to have a good day. Yeah, I don't think there's any way out of this. I'm gonna have to call it here, but I do have one other thing I want to check. Oh, we can run out, so we don't have to call it a day yet. I'm gonna go check if this pin code I found. It's been good. Just a bit silent, but it's been good. And productive, because I've been making some headways, I think, in figuring some stuff out in the game. This is only my second session in the game. I wanted to wait a while because some of the other people watching my other puzzle game playthroughs wanted to play the game themselves first. So, other than this, not at the moment. I was doing Monster Train for a bit, and I was doing, what was it, Dune Awakening for a bit. Unfortunately, Dune Awakening started to annoy me because of all of the errors. Okay, so this tree was actually in the photo, so let's try and see if this works. No, other way. 1, 1, 2, 8. And then, yeah, I like to also stream like pretty artistic games and stuff like that. I think you are a new on streaming scene. Am I correct? Yeah, super new. Still very new. New in the sense of I've only been doing this from the beginning of the year, really. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsites. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with extra 20 steps. That's freaking amazing. What can we do in the apple orchard? Yeah, I've just been doing this for a couple of months, still trying to figure my way around. Ooh, interesting. I'm guessing if you light all of them, something happens. I didn't expect that to be, what do you call it? Fire. Always welcome to suggest stuff. No, I'm always listening. If you want to share anything, yeah, you're more than welcome. Gardener's logbook. April. What is that? Gardener's logbook. April. Ah, why am I taking actual notes when I can just take photos? When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes. No logbook and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To the end, I'll make an effort to make some records of my dealings on the estate. Inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture, general tomfoolery, Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. Okay. I do have artwork on my channel. I actually am a designer myself. I do have some stuff that I've made for, what do you call it? For the, I'm forgetting the word now. For the Twitch alerts and stuff, I've made some alerts for myself. Among my many commissioned... Why am I reading it like this? What am I doing here? Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret room all fall within the category. The soil survey. Okay. Why is this? He's got like a deep story going on, yeah. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. While I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots on the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To only ever appear in the wings, that's interesting. So you might only be able to get to certain rooms from certain rooms. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. This survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay, this is a lot of detail. I'll get back to this probably tomorrow. I don't think there's anything else we can access here. Then I'll check from there. There's another one of these, so I wonder if there's some important thing to that. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day for today. As for everyone else, hope you have a lovely night further. That concludes my broadcast. I am your host, Bob Sparkle Doom, signing off, and as always, keep on shining.